welcome to the Phase 1 Industrial U.S. Sales Office. We are located right outside of Denver at the Rocky Mountain Metro Airport. This location has been perfect for us because our customers can easily fly in, we can do test flights, and we also have an event space for our open days and seminars. While we're here, why don't we pop in to say hello to Steve, our VP of Sales.
Where we update it with the new products. Hi there. You just caught me in the middle of updating our live R&D 7-year plan presentation with Dana. So we have Dana Brown here, who's our sales director for the whole of the Americas for the aerial section. Dana, say hello.
Hello there.
So we do this quite often. So it's a 7-year rolling plan that with our R&D that we make sure that we have the right products for the right marketplace. So Dana helps out quite a lot with getting the customer feedback, exactly what we need.
Yes, last year was phenomenal at the end of the year because of the input from the user base, both from Phase 1 and Applanix, because it was a joint conference or workshop. And what I like about Phase 1, what I appreciate the most, is that it's customer-centric. So we take with very serious input from the customers, and so far our plan with putting it together with what we're doing with our products has been very successful by responding quickly to customer input.
And we have to make sure our products are right for market still. So I would say that looking at our products, so if you see our products over there, we have a bit of a mini lineup of our older products. So starting 10 years ago with our really old ones, then we became into the industrial division with the 60 megapixel camera, and that's progressed all the way through to the current single camera of 150 and our dual camera of 190 and 280. But we have to make sure that all our products have a 7-year lifetime. So we have to make sure even the older ones, that are the 60 megapixel and the achromatic and near infrared, we need to make sure they're on the shelf still.
Absolutely, and that's one of the greatest things that our customers love about Phase 1. Once they make the investment into that first camera, they can keep growing as we update our cameras, and that's good for them because it increases their capacity and efficiency as we bring out the larger sensors that cover 2 and 3 times more the area than they originally invested in.
Here at Phase 1, we have a great international presence as well as an online presence. We do a number of webinars around the world with our partners and integrators. Today I'm on with Karsten via Teams from Cologne, Germany, who's going to be telling us a little bit about the new integration from AceCore and how we can create a webinar based on that. Karsten, how are you doing today?
Hello, Ryan. I'm fine. We have AceCore now ready and integrated all the features from the IXM cameras. And so they have it make it workable for all the 3 models they offer, the Neo, the Zoe, and the Noah. From the ground station, you can see the images, the incoming, you can control everything, so you can monitor what you get.
That sounds like a pretty sweet integration. I can't wait to share that webinar with everyone online. We look forward for you joining us on some of our upcoming webinars so you can see more about our other integrations with a few of our other partners.
One of the new things we're doing here at Phase 1 is called mobile mapping. We use our aerial cameras that people are familiar with, and now we can use them on ground-based vehicles. With mobile mapping, we can do corridor planning, we can do urban planning. Companies are using them for different kinds of inspections. Our cameras come in 50 megapixel up to 150 megapixel. And right now I'm working on a quote for an engineering company that's going to take 4 of these cameras, and they're going to mount them on their Suburbans, and then they'll be driving down highways, photographing power lines and power poles. Hey, Nick.
Greg, what's happening? Outside collecting a little sample imagery. We got our new T7 integration kit in with our IXM 100. This is our 35 mil lens, but they were wanting some sample imagery just of transmission lines. So I went out and snacked a couple, anxious to see how it turned out. The new integration kit's really been smooth, flies well. So this is a new T7 Grimsey kit that we're working on, much cleaner look with our cabling. I'm gonna go ahead and take this XQD card out and see what I got. Oh yeah, turned out good. What do you think, Greg?
That looks good.
everyone. I'm just unpacking the marketing kit from the first leg of our in-flight aerial tour. This year's been a bit different, so we've been trying to connect with people while we've been going out to see people rather than obviously people coming to see us. The first leg of our tour's gone really well. We're still taking bookings for people that might want to come and see us on the second leg of the trip. So if you're not able to connect with us on our in-flight aerial tour, hopefully you'll be able to connect with us virtually. We're doing some virtual online exhibitions, and we're also doing our series of webinars, technical webinars, and also joint webinars with our partners.
One of the things I'm really excited here is our new flight simulator combined with the PAS 150. Let's have a look. Hey Kevin, how are you?
Doing well, Lewis. What do you got for me today?
It's the PAS 150 here we have with the IX Flight Simulator. This is a new simulator we established here. It's connected to the pilot display, so we have the complete environment for the pilot to be trained. Right now I'm using a DA42, but you can use a Cessna 206 or a King Air 300, and you can take off from California or New York or Florida. This is a complete environment, can be used for training pilots, but also for brief missions indoors without the necessity of bringing the pilots into the plane.
Well, that'll be incredibly useful for many of our customers. Very good training tool.
Hey Lewis, how's it going?
Hey Kerry, how are you?
I'm good. I just heard that Mountain Aviation dropped off the plane, so we can go ahead and install the 280 megapixel camera.
Great, let's go.
So let's go. All right, got a few more things to connect to our system before we're ready to go on our bore site calibration flight. We are flying with our 280 megapixel camera today. It is placed onto a mount that'll stabilize it during flight. On top of the mount is our IX controller, which is a window-based system that controls the operator display and all the flight navigation. On top of that is our Aponix GPS unit and the IMU, which collects all of the positioning data in the survey. The 280 megapixel is consisting of two cameras, one RGB that has two lenses and one achromatic that has a near-infrared filter on top of it. The shutters of these cameras can go up to 1/2500th of a second, eliminating any blur in high speed or turbulence. The ISO can range from 100 to 6400, and we have a really high dynamic range, so you can fly in low light conditions and still get perfect imagery.
Thank you so much for visiting the office today and taking a look inside. I'm gonna go meet the team for lunch out on the balcony. Hopefully they save me something to eat. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye. See you later.